A way to immediately improve any relationship is to get rid of the scorecard, or to change the scorecard would be better. There is just natural, our human nature, our tendency is to focus on the negative about somebody, whether it's our spouse, our child, our parent, whoever the person is. There may be one or two things about the person that irritates you or aggravates you, but it's our human nature to focus on these things. And it may be part of your nature to not just focus on those things, but to constantly talk about those things, constantly be critical of the other person. And that will immediately start to destroy a relationship. When today, on day one, there's something about the person that aggravates or irritates, and you say something about it, and the next day you say, and a week later, a month later, you have destroyed that relationship. Now there's so much strife. When you enter the room with a person, you could just feel a tension there. There's not a peace, there's not a joy, there's not love, it's not the feeling, but there's a tense feeling there. It's just irritated, aggravating feeling. And a lot of that may be due to the fact of what did we focus on? What kind of conversations? What did we constantly say to the person? You may have a spouse that there's just one thing about the person that aggravates you. And you just may every day, maybe you say something to them about it. Instead of, here are the 5 things or the 10 things that I appreciate about this person, that I'm glad that they're this way. So every day I'm going to focus on one of these things, and I'm going to compliment them for the things I do like, instead of always focusing on the things I don't like. And that is the way to immediately, from day one, to improve any relationship, is to focus on the things of the person that you do like. All of a sudden your attitude will change to the person. All of a sudden what they feel from you will change. Now as you begin to compliment the person, it may even be like, where'd this come from? What's this all about? You may just knock them off their feet and just kind of just take their guard down. Like, well, I was expecting, because I know I'm still doing the thing that they don't like, but they didn't mention that. They complimented me on something. Wow, that's, and you could immediately see a change. Do this day after day after day. It doesn't mean we ignore the things about people. If it's a sin or something they need to change, we need to pray and ask God to help the person see it, and then help the person to change it. But give us the grace to deal with it. Don't let me have a bad attitude to this person just because of the things about them that I don't like. The devil's number one thing he can do to destroy families, to destroy churches, anything that is a relationship base, is strife. If he can create division and strife within a family or a church, he can literally destroy it. As long as there is peace, as long as there is joy, as long as there is love, the devil really has no avenue to come in and to do anything. But if he can get strife in there, and that's one of the greatest ways he'll do it, he'll get you mad at your preacher. And with something about your preacher you don't like, so that's all I'm going to think about. Every time I think of him, I'm going to think about that, and that's what I'm going to focus on. And I'm just going to stay aggravated, and when I'm around him, I'm going to have an attitude about it. That's not what we need to do. Say, I'm so thankful that my preacher's like this. I'm so thankful that he preaches the word to me, and that he does this and he does this. Just focus on the things about people that you do like, the things that you are thankful that they are, and begin to tell those things to the people, and your attitude will change, your relationship will change, and your life can change. God bless you today as we immediately improve our relationships.